Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 11th through the 17th of September 2022. Hope you guys had a really great week. I want to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Also keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's not at all unusual. If you are interested in signing up or entering into the drawing for a free personal tarot reading, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit the like button and also drop a comment. Have to do all three, and the more times you enter, the better your chances of winning. So let's go ahead and get started, Pisces. Spirit, can I have the energy of Pisces? Pisces. You know, it's really funny, when I was shuffling your cards, I heard I'm in a pickle. I don't know. That means you're in trouble, I think, right? I'm in a pickle, or I'm in a predicament, maybe, is what it means. So, if that's a term that you use a lot, or you have used, I don't know. Was kind of funny to me. I guess it's not funny to you, but it was funny to me. All right. So you are starting out with the King of Wands in the reverse. We have the Nine of Wands. And we have the King of Pentacles. Interesting. So, Pisces, there's two kings on the board. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean two people, but court cards are generally are people. So, it could also be different aspects of self. So, and sometimes it's just both, right? What I am seeing, though, is, so let's take it from both angles here. What I am seeing is that with the Nine of Wands here, you've kind of gone through something. So yeah, I guess you are in a pickle. You've gone through something, and I feel like you are trying very hard to put these problems behind you, to, you know, to resolve these things, put them behind you. You may feel like you have a lot of eyes on you, like other people are watching you, or there's people observing this process, and that may make you feel a little bit defensive. So, because there is an air here of being a bit defensive. I don't feel like I don't feel like you are going to back down from anything, but I feel like this has been painful, because this is dark energy. And I just feel like you're ready to put these problems behind you and move forward into more prosperity. So I do see you working very hard on your money, and that's been a long road as well. There's a lifeline that you're holding on to with regard to your money, but I do see your money getting better. I see it improving, and I feel like stability is entering your life. So you are slowly resolving these problems, and stability is coming into your life. This has been a long road. Now, for some of you, I see somebody, so there's two things. Some of you have chosen to commit yourself to somebody who's very stable. This person would be someone who is a good provider. You see them as a perfect mate, a good father if they're a father, or a mother if they're a mother. This is somebody that is probably good with their money. They're very stable. And you have rejected someone who was a little bit more of a player. So that's for some of you. You had a choice between two. It was difficult, and you chose the person who was going to be good for you, not the person who came in with the energy of, you know, a playboy or a playgirl. And I do feel that I do feel that that's going to work out well. We'll see. For others of you, what I'm seeing is that whatever these problems are, you have chosen to sit back and not take action on. Yeah, there's something here you're not acting on. You're not actively doing anything about. But I also feel like you've lost your passion for something. That's whatever it is that you're trying to put behind you is what you are basically turning your back on. You're not acting on it. You're not doing anything with it. You've really lost your passion for it. I feel like other people are observing you with this, but you're moving towards something that is very stable. And if it's a person, that person is very stable and they're going to be an ideal person for you. If it's about money or job or career, that direction you're moving is gonna really pan out for you as well. So let's see, and for some of you it could be both. Now let's see who's in your energy here, Pisces. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And we have the Devil in reverse. Sign of Capricorn. Okay, so the person that's in your energy, the first thing I'm noticing is that they are going through a karmic lesson or a karmic cycle. Now, this person, they're very much trying to release themselves from something toxic, something that, it's toxic energy that I feel that they're trying to let go of here. I'm also seeing that they've lost their desire to participate in something that's toxic. And that's probably a good thing. It's going to make it easier to release that. You share something with this person. It's that same, it's almost like the two of you are mirroring each other with regard to releasing and letting something go. You're manifesting it as resolving the problems and putting them behind you. They're manifesting it as in, releasing it and letting it go, like releasing it out of their life. Both of you have decided you don't have any feel for it anymore. So it's very similar energy. There's some mirroring that's going on here. I do feel like this person there's a sense of them pulling back emotionally, and they're not taking any action at this time either. It's almost like they're dealing with their own stuff right now. Let me see the energy between the two of you. The Six of Cups. Yeah, this is a soulmate. So there's definitely love here. And I do feel that this could be somebody you've known a long time, or if not, it's somebody that you may have shared previous lifetimes with. I feel like there's definitely previous lifetimes. You've shared experiences with this or with this person before. Yeah, and you weren't lovers in every lifetime, is what I'm seeing as well. Now, I feel like neither of you, this person is kind of emotionally pulled back, and you're not taking any action, but there's love here between the two of you. So it's almost like you're both dealing with your own stuff right now. What's affecting the connection is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. That's a broken contract, or it could be a soul contract, or it could be like a literal contract. It can also be a foundation that has been broken here. There's a lack of cooperativeness in working this through. Yeah, there's it's interesting because this is a very spiritual card. In the upright, you see the Kundalini energy, you see the tree of life. But in the reverse, it's as if there's a transformation that's not happening. And that transformation needs to happen in order to lay the foundation. And that's not happening because this person's not doing anything to lay the foundation or to fulfill the contract. And you're feeling kind of defensive, and yeah, you feel kind of defensive, and you're trying to just hold on. It's like you're going to give this one last shot here. Let's see the outcome. Show me the outcome at the end of the week. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, a little bit angry. So I'm seeing uncooperative energy. I'm seeing, you know, both parties kind of in their own world, basically. Shared energy at the end of the week is a bit of anger, kind of being out of sorts, not in the same energy with each other. I feel like your energy is very stable by the end of the week. Theirs is more still trying to let go of something toxic. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, so that's underlying energy. And it's as an energy, now you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But as an underlying energy, it's a very cold and angry, toxic type of energy. It's the energy of someone who is cutting and can be very cruel at times. And we're seeing that here as well. And I feel like it's both parties have a little bit of play in that, although I feel like it's a little bit less on your side, Pisces, because you stabilize a little, it looks like. So let's clarify and see what's going on here, because I gotta be honest with you, it's a mystery to me at this point as well. Why is the King of Wands in reverse? You've got two couples, two power couples here that are both in reverse. Air sign and fire sign. So, and when you mix air and fire, it becomes a blaze. It just, the fire just grows and grows. So, all right, so we have Temperance and we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, there it is again. So that's your person's energy. So you do feel that this is your person. For sure, you do feel this is your person, and there is a strong attachment here. The two of you are a power couple, but you are not at your highest vibration right now. This is an acknowledgement from you, Pisces, that there needs to be healing to this connection. I also think you've been spiritually guided towards this person, but the problem is that there's you're both in the reverse. There's a sense here of you being y'all, neither of you are in your highest vibration here. And the healing needs to happen. Balancing, each party has to balance out and then balance out the connection as well. And I do feel like you are attempting to do that. But you're focused on your own healing, which you should be. Now, some of you have a history of trying to heal the other person. And I feel that you're pulling back from that. And instead of you trying to heal the other person, you're requiring them to heal themselves. So, and that's appropriate actually, because every person is responsible for themselves. And you, even if you have, and a lot of water signs do have a very natural healing aura about them, it's not your responsibility to heal others, it's their responsibility. So there could be a codependency that's present here. All right, so we have these 6 of coins in the reverse, and we have the Strength card, sign of Leo. So Leo's very strong here. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you've been breadcrumbed. It hasn't been an equal give and take. And I do feel like a lot of you Pisces have been overgiving to this connection. And you're really standing your ground here. And you have ancestors that are watching this as well. It's taken a lot of strength for you to do this. It doesn't come easy to you to hold back. But that's exactly what you're doing. You're holding back and you're attending to your own issues. It's very difficult for you to do that because I do feel like you're a giver. But I feel like you're handling your own problems here, your own pickle, as it were. And it's hard though. But I do think you do realize this is what is necessary. This is what you have to do. Why is the King of Pentacles here? King of Cups. That's you in your highest energy. And the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're moving forward. You're keeping an eye on this person, but you've become very stable. So by doing what you're doing, Pisces, you become extremely stable. You focus on your money. You're focused on, your home, your children, if you have children. You're focused on this person as well. You're not like cutting them out, but we see you going into the upright, which is good. That's positive. You are keeping an eye on this person, but you're moving things forward very slowly, but surely. So you're making progress here, and you're focused on you and the things you're supposed to be focused on. So I get the feeling that there has been a lot of codependency in this connection. This codependency is a karmic lesson for the person you're connected with. This is why they're not happy with the situation. They may be wanting you to come in and fix things, to come in and heal everything. And even in the Soulmate card, in this particular deck, if you look at this card, this is a mother and a child. So you have to ask yourself, are you acting like the mother or the father to this other person here? Are you doing for them? I feel like you've recognized this in yourself and you're pulling back, and it's a healthy thing, and you've been spiritually guided to pull back, to do that. And this is going to allow things to move forward in a slow, steady manner, and your heart is open, so it's good energy. Let's look at their energy and see what we find. Spirit, why is the Page of Cups in reverse? King of Wands in the reverse. So you're both focused on each other. So you pulled the Queen of Wands, which is their energy. They pulled the King of Wands, which is your energy. So there's a lot of enmeshment in this connection. There's codependency here. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So they're very defensive. And they might be in a little bit of they feel like they're having to defend themselves against you, which is why they're pulled back emotionally. They're not, giving. This person might even be a bit immature about how they offer love. I feel like they're a little bit immature, to be honest with you. They're definitely defensive, and I feel like they're kind of pulled back emotionally. All right, we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Three of Swords reversed. So they do want to hear what you have to say, because this is painful for them. This is very painful for them. And I do feel that they want to hear what you have to say because they want healing. There must have been a pattern here, Pisces, of you providing the healing for them. And so what's taking place here is they want to talk. There's a sense of talking so that healing can now take place, but their energy is a bit pulled back. Now, underlying energy is the King of Swords. It's in the reverse. So there's an acknowledgement that the two of you are not seeing eye to eye. There's an acknowledgement that, you're not on the same page. In your outcome, we have the Queen of Swords as well, but the Queen of Swords is in reverse. Now here she's in the upright, but her sword is up. And so that tells me that someone here is protecting themselves. And if things don't go the way they want, because this is painful. So they're defensive, they're protecting themselves. They want to hear, they want to have this conversation. They're not planning to do anything necessarily, right? They're not planning to take any action. They're going to just listen. They're going to hear you out, right? But if it's not what they want to hear, they're going to cut you out. That's what they're planning. And I think you're aware of it. I think you're aware of it, and you're going to be strong in this situation. So let's see why the Devil is in reverse. You may have told this person that they're not balanced, but you would have had to have acknowledged as well that you are not in your highest balance either at that point. All right, Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So the toxic energy that they're trying to release, to let go, had to do with a painful ending. And that painful ending was with you. So there was a painful ending between the two of you at some point. Because you're showing up as the King of Cups over here. The King of Coins over here. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles. And they're trying to release something toxic. Now both of them are in the upright here at the end, which is good. That's good, because that means that this person is also trying to bring their energy back into balance. And it's a committed energy on both sides. You're both committed to each other. And again, it's the third time that we have, actually it's the fourth. We've got all the kings and queens out. Yeah, we've got all the kings and queens out, and they're all matched. But this time we see the King and Queen of Coins, which is the married King and Queen in the upright. This is commitment. And so there's definitely a power couple here. It's a very, very strong connection. And I feel that there was a ending between the two of you at some point that was very painful to this person. They felt very betrayed. And that's the toxic energy that they're going to have to release and let go so that they can be stable. They're definitely, this person is definitely committed. You both are. But they're having to let go of something here that's very, very toxic. And what they really ideally wanted was for you to come in and fix it for them. So, and you stood your ground on that. You recognized it. Now let's see, why is the Six of Cups here between the two of you? The Hangman and the Fool in reverse. Yeah, this has gone on a long time. This is not something that is new. This pattern, I imagine this pattern has occurred between the two of you in previous lives as well. And so you're waiting. You're just waiting. You're not doing anything. You're trying to balance your own energy. You're trying to stay in contact with spirit, and you're taking no action. And on their side, they have a lot of fear with regard to this. Now, they're defensive, and I feel like they are pulled back. They're not like doing anything, but they're defensive here. They're very defensive. They're emotionally withdrawn, and there's a fear. There's a fear of taking a risk with you. So that's why they're holding back. That's why they're emotionally withdrawn. They're fearful. You're triggering them is what's happening. Why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse? But I feel they triggered you first, and now it's their turn. All right, so we have the Chariot, and we have the Six of Cups reversed. Okay, so you're trying to move forward. You're trying to move forward, move everything forward, actually. And you are. It's just going to be slow. What you want is for things to move forward quickly. But that's not going to happen. And in particular, you want to move things forward with regard to putting these problems behind you. You're definitely done with dealing with those problems. I can see that. You would like to have rapid movement forward, but you feel that this person's not cooperative, and so that's probably not going to happen. That's affecting the connection. So it's putting you in a waiting mode. And on their side, they're listening to what you have to say. They're trying to heal their energy. They're not taking action, but they know that there's something from their past that they have to release, that they have to let go of, and as well as that fear. So they know that that's the case. I do think that they're protecting themselves, and I think that they are very defensive, and they're not cooperative. They are viewing you as not being cooperative because you're not fixing everything for them. I imagine you probably fixed everything for them in the past. So they're seeing you as being uncooperative, and that's making them pull back even more because they're saying, well, if my Pisces isn't fixing this for me, I can't take this risk. I can't jump out there. You know, I'm not going to do that. Yeah. You see, if things go badly, then it would be your fault. But if things go badly and they have handled everything, then it's their fault. So why is the Queen of Swords here? Okay, so in your outcome, you do have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Basically, they're not going to get their way. You're not going to come in. You're not going to fix it for them. And they're not going to get their way. And it's going to piss them off. They're going to get mad. They're going to go in the reverse. And then we have this power couple here in the reverse. So there could be words said. Could be some sharp words said. I wouldn't stress myself too much about that, Pisces, because we also see the King and Queen of Pentacles in the upright, okay? So I feel like they're going to get over it, and you're going to get over it, and you both have to. It's clarified with the Sun, and so that's happiness returning, and it's also clarity. It's clarity as to the dynamics that are taking place here. So I do feel that, I feel like that's going to, you're both going to get some clarity about your own actions here and the codependency that's within this connection. I'm also seeing Pisces, that your way of moving things forward is to, a lot of you guys are going to, you know, bring out the wand, or you're going to encourage the wand if you're a female. And so there's going to be some wand action. And that's going to resolve this anger as well. It's hard to be angry with somebody that you're having sex with. And so that's going to cause you both to be happy. The person you're dealing with here, I feel like they're going to admit to you that they wanted you to fix it and that's why they were mad. They're also going to tell you that they're going to admit to you as well that they were holding on to the pain from the ending of, you know, whatever ending occurred between the two of you in the past. This is what they're trying to let go of. And they really are, Pisces, trying to release this. I feel like they didn't quite release it. And they're gonna be admitting things to you. It's gonna be a sexual encounter that's gonna break down these walls. And hey, I mean, you know, you're in a relationship, it looks like. I mean, who am I to judge? Anyway, it looks like it's a good thing to me, and it makes you both happy, so whatever. It's going to end well. You'll have a bump in the road here where there's going to be a little bit of angry energy, though. It's a codependency you're not catering to. They don't like it. There's going to be anger. You're not going to appreciate that. They don't appreciate you not participating in past problems. And then you just basically seduce them is what it looks like to me. All right, so bottom of the deck is the 8 of Coins, which tells me that the two of you are going to work on this issue. It's underlying energy, and so I see the two of you working on it. All right. So, I mean, I think it's a great idea. You're going to break down those walls, and what better way? So, you know. All right, let's see if there's any oracles that need to come out. Let's see what we've got, Pisces. Okay, so we have mask, not showing true feelings, hiding, pretending and gaslighting delusions. Yeah, so somebody here is wearing a false mask. It could be either of you, but at any given point, but I do feel that your person definitely is, and you need to ask yourself if you are. And then we have paradise, happiness, expansion, and joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. See, I told you. Go on, seduce him, seduce her. You do you, boo. All right. I hope this has been helpful for you, Pisces. If you would, like and share the video. If you're interested in a personal reading, that information can be found in the box beneath the video. And if you want to participate in the drawing, be sure to like the video. Also, drop a comment and be sure you're a subscriber. Until I see you next week, namaste.